Hello, this is Mad Marshman with another episode of A Mad World, and we have here about 160 rails and a minecart. And if we look in our ore chest, we're about a stack of iron missing. That's because that is them rails, and that is because celebrations, we have finished the iron golem farm. Standard 2-layer golem farm. We just got to hope and pray us far enough away from the original village, because if it's not, it's going to have to be destroyed. So they get recognised as a separate village. We can go down here at the moment because this is safe. This won't be when we remove these two jungle planks, because that's going to go down here. Feeds into the jungle temple, into this lava blade, water going into two droppers, into a chest. We'll do something else with this and pretty this up later, but for now we have to get the villagers over here. So let's go over to our village breeder. How are the eggs getting on? Famously. Keep an eye out for creepers, because they like it around here. Lots of places for them to hide nowadays. You can see we've been busy because all the crops have been grown and not harvested. So there's a few minor alterations happened here, as you can see. Right. So I've got to try a basic test first. Now I installed a button, which I should have really wired to some redstone on the outside of the building, would have made life a lot easier. No, it's not how I get in anymore, is it? I have a new way in now, which is not any better. It's like this. Right, can I get to my button? No, this was always going to be a problem. Right. Yeah. Maybe if I put a button where that torch is, will that power the block below? My episodes are always like this, aren't they? We live and learn. No, it doesn't power the block below. Yippee. Right, so we want to power this dispenser. That's easy to see. Sort this out. And I should really... Oh yeah, no ender pearls. Hup. That was a pro manoeuvre. Right, what I want to do, most of you probably know, you've seen it before, is cause these villagers to glitch into that corner. Use a Minecraft glitch to our advantage. Pick one of them up. No? There you go, like that. So we have a librarian. Good old Minecraft glitches. Right, just to stop that annoying the hell out of us, we'll do that. Right then, so now I have to do this wondrous thing. Right, off we go. was about to cry. I'd waited about 20 minutes and no golem, and I was starting to think this is too close to that village. And that may be the issue. I've just been over there, and before I murdered everybody and razed the village to the ground, I just removed all the doors, including the doors in there. All the doors on the houses and in the breeding cell. And when I come back I saw this, so whether the doors made the difference or whether it was just coincidence we had to wait that long after the villagers had finished breeding, I don't know. Four iron and 2 roses. And so it begins. So we now know where I'll be AFK while I'm editing and rendering videos. I don't AFK much, but when I'm rendering, the computer's really not up to... It will play, but I don't get much over about 20 frames, so I can't play and record. So I may just park myself up here somewhere. I'm probably going to knock out these 4 centre glasses and put trapdoors in, so I can trade with some of these fellows, because they might be interesting to trade with, and they're perfectly safe up here. Obviously the water in each corner is to stop them glitching through blocks like they used to. Don't know if they still do, didn't want to risk it, but like I say, I've built one of these before in my last LP, so I'll put a link to that video, which is a much more thorough build video, and that will also have the link to Doc M's build tutorial that I used to build it. So at last we now have 3 iron, and that should be 1 golem every 6 minutes. So I'm going to wait here and wait for another one. Right, I think golems are like buses. I didn't get a golem for about 20 minutes and started to panic, and now I've got 3. After removing the doors from the village over there. So I think the thing to do now is go and put the doors back on the village, and then maybe AFK for a little while and see if we get golems then. I have also heard that if you go far enough away so the chunk unloads, the village ID will be reset when you come back. In case this village and that village have merged, that will be reassessed if the chunk has to reload, so I may try that next. So one of these must be this one, I'd have thought, because this is the one I was using, has a chest in which I placed 2 doors. Is that all? Right, well that's these 2 buildings back up and running again anyway. And I took all the doors out of the... Right, I did actually murder all the villagers that were loose, due to the fact I got all these anyway. So we'll leave that as an experiment for now, and I will update you on the progress. I know this is all a bit scientific, but if you have your own problems, this video could become useful to you. More info on iron golem farming. Right, this is the next day from the last video clip you saw. So the path has been round here. I've been rendering 3 Shards of the Void videos and a couple of Mad World videos. So this has been running AFK for literally 10 or 12 hours, and we've got about 4 stacks of iron. It's not a particularly huge amount because this is only a 1 cell iron golem farm. We don't want some super OP farm, we just want a tick over of iron, and that's nice. So I said to you I'd work out how these villages work, so I've got some more information for you. I'm now running a mod called Village Info. This doesn't help us cheat, but what you can see, it says at the bottom of F3, nearby village found, and the village centre and its radius, distance to centre, 16 villagers, golems 0 of 1, houses 48, that's the 48 doors up in there. And then we run this way. There's slimes, I can't be bothered with that now because I'm doing a distant village. So we're running away from that village now. So we still have the coordinates of that distant village. And as we get further over here, this village apparently does not exist. And there is a simple reason for that. That is because the villager is in there, in the minecart. So if we come up here, hit the button, send him into the room full of doors. Last time I'd done this, I got some love hearts in here, and then this village suddenly existed. But just because I'm now making a video, it's not going to do that for me. Right, you are in there. What it said for the mod was you're supposed to go unload the village by going far enough away. There's not even a villager in that minecart. Right. That is disastrous. I don't know how he died. But he was our villager with all of the fantastic things. I'm so distressed now. I'm going to have to stop recording. Because I wasn't expecting this at all. Right, we're back. I didn't cry or anything. But he was our villager with the first 3 trades were diamond pick, diamond shovel and diamond axe. I don't know what's happened to him. He was completely zombie safe. So nothing should have spawned in there with him. It was all lit up. He was blocked in. Must have been a glitch or something. But anyway, these are all in here. This is the main thing. That village has got enough villagers that we can soon make it healthy again. We have just lost a particularly good villager, that's all. But never mind. Never mind. I did a trade with him. I did say I was going to get 4 picks out of him. And an axe and shovel and things. Just in case he died. And the prophecy came true. Anyway, so villager info, the mod is. I'll put a link to that into the description. Helped me sort that out. What I didn't get to show you was when I put him back in the breeding cell, that became a village over there. This became a separate village over here. And just reassured me that our iron golem farm is fine. It's just slow, that's all. Got a potion chest. We haven't got nether wart yet, but we got the brewing stand. Now what I want to do is, I'm not sure whether I want to mend these pants, because they're getting pretty tired and they've got protection 3 and unbreaking 2 on them, or a pair of boots I got from a mob, which have got not them ones, these ones which have got unbreaking 3 and feather falling 4 on. You can't beat a nice pair of feather falling boots. So what I should have done is just nip down here. As you can see, the path is all sort of random bits and pieces that help us get up there without jumping. All very nice. I may turn the downstairs here, down here into an armoury. Have chests with all the leggings and boots and trousers and chests and swords and all the stuff, because we'll be making it all from here mainly. So we've already got our 60 iron back that took to make the farm. So, you know, what are we complaining about? Who cares if it's slow? When we're just poodling around here, we're going to get iron. Mushrooms continue to spread. One other thing, I've made a cobby generator, because you've got to have one, especially if you're not mining. As I'm not mining, I don't seem to be getting any cobblestone from anywhere, so that comes from there now. Right, trapdoor floor, so we fall down less. Trying to show you the things I've done while I wasn't actually AFK much. I was more waiting for golems to spawn. Right, so we're just going to craft a pair of trousers, since iron is now free. Take our trousers off. Sounded a bit dodgy. And leggings, plates of defence, so they're already named. 12 to repair them. Yeah, I think that's worth that. Could have probably repaired them cheaper with blocks of iron ingots, but now I think these required 20 something. Actually, I got the new ones to put with them. Iron boots, 19. That's not too bad. Now, can we do it this way? 20, 23, 26, 29. Oh, that's a bargain. So rather than, so it costs 29 like that, or with the same amount of iron, it costs 19. And to rename them will be 26. Yes. Right. So we need at least 9 more levels, or at least 2 more levels. 9 if we want to rename them as well. Right. So where are we going to get 9 more levels? What we need is, you can go back in there. That can be restocked slightly. Oh, I wish I knew what happened to that villager. That's not the end of the world, but it's still not good. He was such a good villager. There was no reason for him to have died. No reason at all. Right, sword. Where's my swords? Because tools and weapons. Yeah, we got some iron swords. We got this shovel off him. No, we didn't. That's B00's efficiency 5 and breaking 3. We put everything off. Ah, I got that and that, which I'm not taking with me. That's nearly dead, but we don't need it. We've got plenty of blocks on us. Ah, arrows. That's something I was going to make, but I didn't want to do it off camera, so I hardly ever do it, because I normally have a skeleton spawner trapped by now. But we haven't bothered with any of that malarkey. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. The way people do it who don't have all these fancy traps. Right, we'll leave some there. We're going to enchant that sword with level 1. Smite 1. Could come in handy. Right, that isn't really there as a water drop. It's there for filling up potion bottles right above the brewing stand, but doubles as a safe drop. Right, so them boots are going to break. That's nearly a sure thing. Let's try not to get hit, shall we? Right, sorry about this, but I did have a sort of plan in my head, and I completely threw that out the window. Blocks. We are going to do something nearly sensible, which is completely unlike me. Split that like that. 6 of them. What's that? 8. That won't get us very far. Let's have a few more. 24. That is divisible by 6. Right. Back down we go. Had quite a few witches spawning around here as well, which isn't very friendly. You don't want to get tangled up with them girls too often. They will mess you up. Right. So, what don't we need? We're probably not going to need the axe or the shovel. So we'll get them off the hotbar for now. So I believe this dead ends. It does. There'll be the slime then. Fancy losing that villager. That's not good. Not good at all. Right, we have completely lit up this area, so I don't know why we're running around. It's the second floor we should be working on. And we want to get down there before we get within 16 blocks of a spawner, really. Right. Bit dark in here. Right, we didn't open that way up. That doesn't matter, we'll light it up now. Babies. Whoa. What are these skellies doing just running at us? With no weapons or armour. And I didn't really bring enough torches for what I'm hoping to do. Right, charge. One arrow. I wondered what they were dropping. Not very much.com. Check the walls for spawners. Nether wart. You have got to be kidding me. Something horrible has got to happen here. No? Right. Torches I'll take now, because we're already... Is this you? What, are you a natural spawn? Them skeletons got speed on them or something. Right. Why did I make these? I intended to put a gate in, but... Ah, there's one. Spawner. Oh my word, this is getting a bit crazy. Protection 1. How is my helmet? Okay. Taters we're always up for. Torches we're most definitely always up for. Right. Sod off, all of you. Right. They're far too clever for their own good, so they will path round. I'll worry about the gates later. Glowstone, string, blocks. This is the place we want to be. Downstairs, not good. Right. Staircase. I need to heal up, that's what I need to do. Before I take any more damage. So we came down here. We didn't go... That's the staircase down to even worse things. Yep. We don't want to go anywhere near worse things. You still spawning in here? How? We must have been through that chest. Right, spider. We have been here repeatedly. Just heard a spider spawn. Hello. caves. This is all the area I've been in lots of times before. I want my nether wart, but you guessed it. I don't know where I am. It was not in that darkness. Nether wart is not in the darkness. The nether wart is somewhere new-ish. I didn't come down here. I know I come past this lava because that was worrying me. Right, come past these skellies. That'll be in this area here. Won't it? It's going to be in there, you know it. Not there. That's in here, isn't it? Right, can I get in there without... I don't want to cheat it completely. Nothing's exploded, which is amazing. What is this? This is just a nice little brewing. It's a really nice little brewing area. You could pinch a ton of ideas off here. I mean, you could live down here, but it's just so far away from everywhere I want to be. Instant health, speed, we'll have all that. Poison, I'm not really into that too much myself, but we'll take all this good stuff. Maybe I should take it with a pick. I don't think there's anything else here I actually want. No, the mushrooms I have plenty of, all varieties. Right, yeah, just for being a sensible person. I have heard that some of these dungeons are trapped with TNT as well, just to add to the excitement. Right, so I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you back at the base. We could have kept going down there, but we have got a job on now. Most important job. Apart from the fact this is going to help us out tremendously. It might also look nice. Where are we going to put it? Here? Why not? This looked like any good a job as any. I still can't believe we lost that fantastic villager. 6, that's handy. I chopped 2 off the wall and they turned into 6. So this is Mad Marshman with our new patch of netherwort, so we now have potions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.